Hi everyone, welcome to GG ahead of Carnival Week 3 from Meydan Racecourse. I'm so looking forward to this. We've got 8 races we are being spoiled, and it all kicks off with a consolation race for the listed Dubai Sprint, which happens later on the card. I think Mutafaweg for Saeed bin Saroor is the worst favourite on the night. He is far too short for what he's achieved, so I'm very keen to take him on. And the one that I quite like here is the Aussie. He's A Balter. He was the 3rd last time in a listed race over in Australia. The time he recorded was very good, and he was so close to winning, his jockey actually thought he had. He's done everything right since arriving in Dubai just around about a week ago, and most Australian sprinters should be able to cope with, let's be honest, a bunch of handicappers from Europe and the UAE, so I'm quite keen on him here. Speaking of Europe, Harry's Bar, another one at a really big price. He'll be better suited with this step up to the 6 furlongs, and he ran well last time over 5. Move on to the Graduate Stakes, which is the second race on the card, and it's confined to horses who've come through the recent sales here in Dubai, one of whom was Eastern World. He's a half-brother to the dual Dubai World Cup winner Thunder Snow. He's been running some great races in defeat, including in listed company, and he's going to be hard to beat there. I also quite like Desert Wisdom, who's a really improving sort. Maybe he can give him most to think about in that one. The third race on the card is also the longest. This is the listed trophy over Al Trophy over the 1 mile 6. Charlie Appleby loaded with stayers, and Kemari could well bounce back here. He was of course the Queen's Vase winner at Royal Ascot. His form did tail off, but I think a lot of that was to do with running on soft ground. He's got the profile of one who can bounce back, so I quite like him in that one. Should also mention Saeed bin Saroor's Bin Batuta, bit of an old boy, but he's won first up in every single season he has raced, although he has been off for more than 2 years on this occasion, so it does look a tough ask. The 1,000 guineas is a one-horse race. Shahama should win it. She's looked brilliant in 2 starts so far. She's looked so brilliant, even considering the Kentucky Oaks with her. But Umshai Shravas should not be the price she is. Her trainer, Khalil Debak, thinks an awful lot of her, and she is very interesting to finish second behind Shahama. She's 1 from 1 at Bro Park over in Sweden. They're confident there's plenty of improvement to come from that filly. The listed Zabeel Turf should really go to Star Safari. He drops down in trip. He's a winner over course and distance last year in the Group 3 Dubai Millennium Stakes, but I'm keen to take him on just for a bit of variety, and maybe Recordman is the one. He was behind Star Safari last time, but he's an improving sort, and he's also a winner over course and distance. The 1400 metre rated conditions race on the dirt looks pretty interesting. Mubaka has been saved for this after winning well over the 6 furlongs a few weeks ago, but Imperial Empire is 2 from 2 over course and distance, so I'll perhaps give him the nod to really put it up to the Doug Watson trained Mubaka, who I do think will be hard to beat. The Zabeel Mile is the official feature. Saeed bin Saroor's won this twice before. It's a Group 2, but there's not much depth behind Real World. I just have a theory that this horse maybe doesn't like Meydan. He was beaten here 4 times last season, albeit on the dirt. Okay, he's been a monster since then. He's gone home, won 4 in a row, including the Group 2 pre-Daniel Wildenstein, but I'm desperate to try and get him beaten here. So I'm going to go for Path of Thunder, who won a conditions race last time, beating some good horses. La Barossa, one ruler, who reopposes this time. He comes here with a win to his name locally. He'll be fit, so he gets my nod in that Zabeel Mile. The last race I think is going to be one of the best of the night. It is the listed Dubai Sprint, and this looks absolutely fascinating. Mutafaweg was slowly away last time. He's going to appreciate the step back up in trip, certainly. We've got another Aussie in here, Parseval. He might just be the best of the 2 Aussies, but I really love Man of Promise. I thought he was going to win the Alquoz Sprint at one stage before he faded out of it. He was declared a few weeks ago, didn't run due to a temperature. Charlie Appleby said, we didn't want to run him unless it was 100%. We think he's a horse who'll be very competitive at the Carnival, so he's the pick for me in the closer. Good luck.